I'm Graham from Arion Games, and I'm putting together a series of videos just to tell you more about what's going on with Arion Games in the near future. I'll probably also put a few together about the gaming our group is doing. Obviously, at the moment, in these difficult circumstances, it's all remote gaming, mainly using fantasy grounds. But again, I'll be talking a little bit about that and really just chatting about gaming, role-playing games. So there's a lot going on with Arion Games at the moment, an awful lot. This lockdown situation has really sparked my creativity. It's given me a little bit more time, just a little bit. So I've been working really, really hard on various things. Now, the mess you can see around you on either side is primarily because I've started creating a games room downstairs. So my office up here is a gardener's bothy. It's a couple of 100 years old. The gardener would have lived up here. You can see the fireplace behind me, and so on. And it's a great room. It's a great office. But down below is another room. It's a little bit darker. It's a little bit gloomier. And for years, many years, long before I've lived here, it's always been used for storage. So it's quite dusty, and the old lime plaster's falling off the walls in places. So I decided I was going to turn that into a games room. So traditionally, our gaming group always had a game every 3-4 months or so, and we would all meet up, often here, and we would run a 24-hour game. So what I've started doing downstairs, I've started doing some minor stuff, such as putting up some new lighting. I've moved all my game books down to shelves down there. I've given the windows a really good clean. I've been sweeping it regularly. And then over the past few days, I've been doing a little bit of repairs to the walls. I'm going to do repointing. I'm going to get one wall plastered. There's a nice Victorian fireplace down there, old Victorian stove. So we'll get that going in the winter. There's an old wash copper. I'll do a video down from down there at some point. There's a wash copper down there, there's an old sink and so on. Over time, I'm going to put in a new floor, I'm going to get the walls done, I'm going to get all sorts of other stuff done, so it's a really good gaming room. And we're going to have full 24-hour games down there. And it's just going to be a much better space, but it does mean the room behind me is in a bit of a state, unfortunately. It was only really when I turned the camera on today that I realised how messy it was. Still, not to worry, it'll be hopefully a bit tidier in here next time I do one of these. So apart from the building work, the construction work I'm doing downstairs, I've got various projects ongoing. I'm working hard to get Rolemaster Universal Light finished. That's the new version of Rolemaster. I'm putting together an introductory version. It's mostly written, it just needs a little bit of revision to take into account recent changes to the main game. I'm working on quite a big Advanced Fighting Fantasy project. I'm not going to say too much about that, that's going to come in a later video. And I'm also working hard on the big Doomsday campaign, for which I did a fairly recent Kickstarter. The first book of that is almost done. A matter of a few weeks and that will be finished. I'm also working on an adventure for Crown and Dragon RPG, an adventure continuing the adventure for Sorcerers of Erturek. And I'm also working on 2 or 3 other things at the same time. So this is only going to be a short video, a couple of minutes, but I'm going to try and release another one at least weekly, keeping you up to date with what's happening. Feel free to make comments, I'll answer as many as I can. Feel free to let me know if you want more information. And hopefully, over time, I'll be able to use this as a media to really just brainstorm things and let you know what's happening. So until next time, thank you very much.